So, the last portion is the derivative. So, ang derivative class ay nanggaling lang sa difference quotient, which is, ang definition ng derivative, ito ay derivative of a function. Let's say, your function is y equal to f of x. May iba-ibang klase tayo ng representation ng derivative. So, pwede siyang y prime, pwede siyang f prime of x, pwede din siyang derivative of y with respect to x. Pwede din naman siyang derivative of the function f of x with respect to x. Or pwede din siyang derivative of y with respect to x. Yan yung iba-ibang klase ng representation ng derivative. So, ang maganda dyan, if you have this function and if you want to get the derivative, that's just a simple limit of f of x plus change in x minus f of x all over the change in x as the change in x approaches to 0. Kung maalala nyo, parang same lang siya dun sa kanina, doon sa formula ng slope. Kaya, nakalagay doon sa part natin, the slope of the tangent line and the derivative. Why? Because their formula is actually related. Okay? So, nung dinerive ko siya doon sa umpisa, I'm also deriving the formula of the derivative. Okay? But this is a long method. Okay? So, ngayon, tingnan natin, pagpala, kunyari, meron kang given equation, kunyari, sample, meron kang y equal to f of x equal to 3 all over x. Yan yung pinaka-given natin. And sinabi na determine the derivative of y. So, get y prime. Yan yung pinapahanap. E di, same lang yung gagawin mo. So, ang y prime is just equal to the limit as, sige, imbes na delta x, gumamit ka ng h approaches to 0. Diba? Pinalta lang naman natin yung kanina. So, that's f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Okay, so kunin muna natin, ano muna yung f of x plus h. So, kung ang f of x natin ay 3 over x, so magiging 3 over yung x na to, papalitan ng x plus h. Tapos, yung f of x, defined naman na siya. So, pwede na nating computein yung y prime. Ang y prime natin is limit as your h approaches to 0 nung f of x plus h. Ang f of x plus h natin ay 3 all over x plus h minus ang f of x natin ay 3 over x. And that's all over h according to the formula. So, before natin apply yung limit, i-simplify muna natin to. Ito muna yung kunin ko, no? Simplify lang muna natin. So, that's limit as h approaches to 0. Dito, kung maalala nyo, since operation yan, you can cross-multiply. 1, 2, 3. So, 3 times x, that's 3x. Minus yan. That's 3 times x plus h all over x plus h times x. So, that's x plus h times x. Then, don't forget, that's all over h. Okay? Ang pinrasas pa lang natin ay yung nasa taas. So, ngayon, let's proceed. Again, we're doing algebra na lang dito. Kaya ganun talaga ka-importante yung algebra natin. So, i-distribute na natin yung mga pwedeng i-distribute. So, magkakaroon ka ng 3x. Negative 3 times x, you have negative 3x. And then, negative 3 times h, may negative 3h ka dyan. All over x plus h times x all over h. Ayan yung pinaka-over natin. Okay. So, ayan. So, cancel na natin yung mga pwede nang ma-cancel. So, that's limit as h approaches to 0. So, 3x minus 3x cancel yan. So, meron kang negative 3h all over x plus h times x. Tapos ito, this is actually over 1 according to algebra, pag gusto mo itong gawing multiplication, you're just going to get the inverse nito. So, imbes na 1 over h over 1, magiging 1 over h. So, tinransform natin itong division into multiplication. But we have to get the reverse. Diba? Alam naman natin yan. Or simple lang, itong h na to, isasama mo lang dun sa ilalim. So, ang mangyayari dyan, that will be the limit as h approaches to 0 nung negative 3h all over 3h times 1 tapos ito naman. So, we have x plus h times x times h. Yung h, pwede mo nang cancelin. The reason why hindi tayo agad nag-apply dito ng limit kasi nga magiging undefined. So, that's why we have to simplify. Okay? So, ngayon, itong portion na to, pwede na nating gawin siya na limit as h approaches to 0 nung negative 3 all over x times x plus h. Yun, una ka lang itong isulat. So, kung papalitan natin, pwede na, hindi na siya mag-undefined eh. So, that's negative 3, then x times x plus 0. So, basically, negative 3 over x squared yung pinaka-derivative natin. So, that's how you get the, mas mahirap lang siya, mukha lang siya mahirap ng konti kasi hindi tayo binigyan ng value ng x. Unlike dun sa mga nauna natin kanina, may point tayo. So, ngayon, pwede din naman yun sa derivative eh. Kunyari, pinapakuha yung, kunyari, differentiate y equal to 2x plus 1 at x equal to 2. So, yan, ang approach yan, para kanina lang, mas magiging simple. So, remember, ang y natin is f of x, which is yung given na 2x plus 1. So, ngayon, ang mangyayari dyan, diba, ang formula ng y prime, differentiate eh. So, yan yung other term na i-derivative daw natin. So, ang mangyayari ay limit lang siya ni f of x plus h minus f of x all over h as h approaches to 0. Pero take note, may value tayo ng x which is 2. We call this example nga pala numerical derivative. Numerical derivative. Kasi imbes na variable lang, derivative. Okay. So, imbes na variable x, meron tayong given na value of x. So, anong gagawin? Di computein lang natin. So, una, yung f of, imbes na x, may value yung x mo. So, maging 2 plus h yan. So, ang x ay 2 plus h, so that will be 2 times, imbes na x, 2 plus h, then plus 1. So, pag pinrases natin, 2 times 2, we have 4. Ito, tapos dito. So, magiging 2h, then plus 1. So, yan yung f of 2 plus h. Wala nang, pwede pa pala natin itong i-simplify. So, 4 plus 1 kasi is 5 plus 2h. Yan yun. Pag naman f of x, ang x natin ay 2. So, f of 2. So, basically, itong given natin, 2x plus 1, imbes na x ay 2, so magiging 2 times 2, and 2 times 2 plus 1. So, that would be 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay, so pwede na natin kunin yung derivative. So, limit as h approaches to 0 nung, ito, yung una. Ito yan. So, that will be 5 plus 2h. Minus, ang f of x natin ay f of 2, so minus 5 lang pala yan, all over h. Hindi tayo pwedeng mag-recta derivative kasi nga undefined. So, pero mapapansin natin, 5 minus 5, makakancel. So, mangyayari, matitira limit of 2h na lang over h as h approaches to 0, tas makakancel din yon. So, matitira ay limit of 2 as h approaches to 0 according to our theorem. Basta constant yan. If you get the limit, syempre, yun na yung pinaka-limit niya. Okay, hinanap mo yung limit. Sabi niya, limit of 2 as h approaches to 0. Dineclare na niya The limit is 2. Therefore, yan po yung ating derivative. So, this is our y prime. So, ano yung importante dito? First thing, you need to have the formula. You have to memorize it. And the next one is, you really have to be very familiar and know how to use your algebra. Kasi everything will be algebra na. Okay? So, that's our last topic for the preliminary, and hopefully by next meeting mag-practice tayo ng mga problem pertaining to the slope and the derivative. Okay? So, thank you.